Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for September 16th, 17th, and 18th, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Now, this is the introduction. If you're a first-time viewer, this is the introduction. I have this on all of the videos, but after watching the introduction at least one time, I hope you'll just then go down to the description where you can bypass the intro and go straight to whatever the reading is you want to go to. Now, a lot of people cross-watch by doing the same thing. Anyway, because this is the weekend reading, when I get there, I will be using my Radley Valentine Angel cards, my John Holland Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards. I have pulled in my Doreen and Grant Virtue, the Abundance of Angels, or the Angels Abundance, no, the Abundance of Angels, and I will pull one from my Emily Anderson crystal deck. Now, for this main reading, the introduction, I am going to use my Waite Rider Traditional Tarot and my Colette Baron Reed the Good Tarot. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest, okay? Okay. Anyway, I am an intuitive channeler. I open myself when I'm doing that praying and meditating to higher power, source, God, Holy Spirit. That's who I call my connection. And I open myself, and whatever the words are that need to come out, they need to come out. Okay, and it's best when I really try not to understand that. That's when I start digging a little bit of a hole, and what did they say when you're digging a hole? Stop digging. Okay, anyway, or when you find yourself in a hole, stop digging. Anyway, so let's go back here now. I am going to go through some of what's going on in the planets per se. Not a whole lot, except we have those 6 planets retrograde. We are feeling that pressure, a lot of that pressure. We have the 2 planets, which is, what is it? It's Venus, which is in Virgo. That's going direct, and Mars in Gemini is going direct also. Now, on the 16th, we have the Sun in Virgo, which is opposing Neptune, which is retrograde in Pisces. They're both at 24 degrees, so they really have a very strong opposition. So think of it as just think of it as 2 sides of a baton in many, many ways. Now, the interesting thing about this, and I kind of see the baton on fire a little bit, and people twirling it and throwing it. Anyway, my mind just went down there. Anyway, with Neptune opposing the Sun, Virgo opposing, this part of Pisces also, it's an interesting energy. There's going to be a lot of vulnerability. There's going to be a lot of sensitivity. There's going to be a lot of caring energy here. However, there is going to also be too much trusting, but at the same time finding things out that maybe we did not want to hear. Again, going back to that Saturn and Aquarius, delusionment. This is one of those times that if the deal seems too good to be true, hey, wait on it. Wait on it, okay? I really, there's some things going on also with Venus. Venus, which is in Virgo, Venus, the goddess of love, relationships, in Virgo, which is very, very practical energy. So if there's somebody you want to impress on the romantic side, maybe, do something to impress them as opposed to using your words. So, something to impress me, come and clean my garage. Not too romantic, but very, very practical. But there's other things. So there's other things with Venus, Venus in Virgo, and I think it's going to be also opposing Mars in Gemini. So that in itself, kind of overlaying all of this, there could be some very interesting and very erratic things going on with relationships, erratic things going on with how we are even feeling. Now again, Neptune and Pisces, what I was telling you about with the Sun, that in itself can be very very healing, very loving, very caring, but it can also make us feel very, very insecure. So it's an emotional weekend. It could go either way. It's not necessarily and I know we have Mercury in Libra. It's not necessarily a great time to do contracts. Okay. Again, there's something about, trusting the other person's word But if you have to, make sure you get a lawyer, okay, or whoever it is that you have look over your contracts. I don't do legal advice with this. Anyway, so it just seems like it's going to be an interesting weekend. It's not going to be it doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be a bad weekend. It's just going to be a very intensely emotional weekend, and it can go up or down. I told you that there was something with Venus and Mars, but Venus is doing other things with Uranus. Not in a bad place at all, but Uranus is always expect the unexpected. It's just one of those times that it's just going to feel very anticipatory, very like I said, the expect the unexpected. People are going to be a little more volatile. We're not quite sure good, bad. There's going to be very loving people. There's also going to be people that want to take advantage of the situation. So the other part about it is we are coming closer and closer to, if you're in the northern hemisphere, the autumn equinox. The southern, it would be your spring equinox. But there's also a lot of very spiritual events that are also happening. And this is also a really intense time when the veil between the physical and the metaphysical world gets very, very thin. So we're really entering that time right now. So interesting times as always. Let's see what we've got going here. Let's see. Some people, that veil, I see people crossing the veil, crossing both ways. We'll see. 1, 2, and 3. 3 cards face down. Remember, court cards have dual energies. The pages have, the underlying energy for page is Earth, that is Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, money, job, career. The knight is the fire energies, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, passionate, burning, determined. The queen has water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, fluid, emotional, and just very spiritual. And then the king underlying energy is air, and that is Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Very thought-provoking, making plans, thinking things through. Doesn't always mean that they're right, but they do think it through. Okay, let's see what we have here. Anything reversed has stronger energies. First card is, okay, here we are. Now, this is rods or wands. This is the fire energy. Aquarius, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Very passionate, burning, very determined. This is the 9 of rods, the 9 of wands, the 9 of fire. 9 has a number, and numbers are very important. They can be used for dark energy, but we're using them for the lighter energy. We're basically claiming them for our positive energy. So 9 has a wrap up. It's you've got everything you've done everything you needed to do. Now, all you have to do is just pull it together. Just pull it together. With this, the 9 of rods, the 9 of wands, again, everything has been completed. It has been very completed. However, he's gone through a little bit to make sure that he's finished what it is. So there is a little bit of a hardship. There is a little bit of a really working all those hours, just working to get something done. But now that he has gotten it done, he has to stay where he has to stand and protect what it is that he's done. Okay? And he's not necessarily going to back down. He's not going to necessarily give in either. This is taking a stand, and it's very much taking it is protecting your energies. It's also protecting what you've owned. Okay? So here we go. Next card is, now we have that old Hierophant, Major Arcana card. So 5 is about change, positive, negative change. The Hierophant has a very legalistic type of energy to it. At least that's how I look at it. Some readers will say, oh, it's you getting to your higher self. I look at it as more legalistic. These are the rules, whether they make sense or not, whether they are really God-given or not. These are the rules. So the rules are the rules are the rules. Now, it's very, and there is the supporters. Those are the people that will enforce or will make sure that the rules are taken care of. So the Hierophant to me represents the business part of, getting down to business with the spiritual or the legalistic type of energies around. Now, when I see the Hierophant, it kind of reminds me that I am somebody that will say, okay, I acknowledge you. I'm not necessarily acknowledging you. I know you exist, but I think I'm going to go over there. Now, so the Hierophant has an energy that's, again, it's very controlling, and if you're the rules are the rules are the rules. So it's interesting. Let's see what this next card is for this one. But again, the Hierophant, and with these, I don't know, what does this mean? This has a real strong connection. Let's see what the next one is. The Page of Cups. So interesting with this, though, we have the Page. Page, like I said, underlying energy is our earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. The cup energy is our water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. The page is very eager to start. The page is very eager to jump in. A lot of times when we have pages of cups, knights of cups, it has something to do with budding romances, budding relationships. I'm kind of getting this very quizzical energy here. I'm getting this, and again, pages will do whatever needs to be done. They're in many ways, even though they're very young, they are fearless in many ways too. But I'm kind of like getting with this Page of Cups, and so what are we going to do now? Where are we going to go? What is it that we need to do? What is it that we need to know? So there's something here about holding fast. I don't know if this is because this is joined, or if there is a separation between this Hierophant. And the Page of Cups is kind of also like, so what are you going to do? I feel like the Page of Cups is giving personal responsibility to whoever is in this situation or whatever is in the situation. Remember, this is universal energies. And I feel like the Page of Cups are saying, so what are you going to do? Where, so there's always a choice. So there is always a choice. We may not like the outcome of the choices, or we may like the outcome of the choices, but I feel like it's just a very quizzical energy. So, many times we always see that little fish, but today I'm like, so what, or it's almost like, and what am I going to do? What am I going to do with you? What am I going to do with you? So let's see. Let's go on and see what else we might have for the weekend's energies. Let's see. From our Colette Baron. So Holy Spirit, God, Source, Higher Power. What does this all mean? What does this all mean? Again, I do get, the Nine of Rods is always stand strong. Stand strong, and it's also defend your work, defend who you are, defend what you've accomplished, and don't back down. Don't back down. So, and I feel like, this is the guy that I'm always a little bit, and you know this, if you've been following me, I'm like, Hierophant. It's all rules and regulations, and many times rules and regulations that just don't make sense. And there we go. Card is falling out. Okay. This is actually quite a nice card. Excuse me. Here we go. Now I shrink. Anyway, this is the Seven of Earth. Okay. The 7 is a divine number. It is, divine overreach, umbrella type of energy. It is also divine intervention. It can also be divine interference. But it's like intervention, but yet you didn't really want it as much. So that's what interference is about. But again, this is the earth energy, Capricorn and Virgo and Taurus, and all of them have very strong influences this weekend here. The 7 of Earth is like whatever this is going on, you are ready. You're ready to either make that decision. You're ready to stand firm. You're ready to not back down. You're ready with whatever even this legalistic energy is about. Maybe you're going in front of, and again, no legal advice here. Maybe you're going in front of a, I don't know, a court of some sort, and, you have to present your facts. The thing about the Seven of Earth is you're ready, but you also have everything you need to be ready. Now, the Seven of Earth, kind of this is like you've planted your harvest. The weather's great. Just get ready because you're going to harvest your harvest soon, okay? But again, sometimes the Seven of Earth does mean there's a little bit of a delay, but just be patient. Be patient, especially with any of the emotional energies, because I feel like this is just this Neptune and all this Venus stuff, and it just feels like relationships will either come together or be stretched. I feel like people will either be doing the right thing or, they won't. It just feels very polar in many ways, but yet very clearing also. Okay? So, again, that's with my lovely little Saturn in Aquarius. This is always about seeing, the truth versus seeing the illusions. So we might, we will see what we will see. Let me know, please. I love the people that read with me, so let me know what you believe or what you see of this. Let me know who you think the Hierophant is, because, or what kind of energy, I should say, the Hierophant has. Okay? Okay. Anyway. Remember to comment, then do the like, share, subscribe, and click on the bell so you keep me going. Thank you all, and let's start our readings now. And hello to my Aries. How are you doing? Well, let's see what we've got here. This is, like I said, this is an emotional weekend, but it could be good emotions. It could be really strong emotions. I'm not saying negative. I'm just saying dark emotions. It could be, but again, it could be really light and positive emotions. It all depends on what you're going to spend your energy on. So for you, I think those are some choices for you, my Aries. Where are you going to go with? Are you going to be light and hope, or are you going to be gloomy and doomy? I don't know. I feel more the light and hope coming, because you have been in a, I think you have been in a very strong trajectory in moving yourself forward. You're kind of like that. You're just like that boat that just that energy that just pushes forward. Okay, so let's see. What you might still feel a little like, oh, am I afraid? I'm afraid. But you are still moving forward. Okay. Let's see. All of these are reversed. I think you're the first one to have everything reversed this weekend. First card is the Dreamer. Now, if you have, and again, I do shuffle. I put the cards in different places. But if you have any Sagittarius in your natal chart, you may want to take a look at Sagittarius, because Sagittarius also came up with the Dreamer. If you know anyone that's a Sagittarius, you might be partnering with the Dreamer. So this is the Dreamer energy. This is Archangel Metatron, believed to have been Enoch. Enoch was a watcher. Enoch was somebody that was kind of like, looking and watching and making sure before the flood. We have a 0, which is a God source energy, higher power energy. This is a leap of faith. This is trusting when there's no real reason to trust. This is just knowing that you have to do whatever this is. This is believing that anything and everything is also possible. So this is something that's very, this starts you on a journey that you have, maybe you are not prepared for, but it's a journey that you've been waiting for. So anyway, a leap of faith, follow your dreams, unexpected opportunities. Your next card, Ace of Earth. Well, this is a money opportunity. This is a lucky day opportunity. Ace is a 1, new beginning, new start. Earth is, again, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo energy, money, job, career, tangible energy. This could be a new opportunity coming. This could be selling of your property. This could be buying something that you're going to be able to flip. This is an opportunity to make money. This is a time of luck and a time of just really good abundance. Okay? So, the inflow of abundance, a promising business venture, important documents or contracts. My only thing is that just really just really make sure that you're ready to sign. You might have a little back and forth going on at the same time, but it does feel very much, and again, I don't do financial or any legal stuff here, no, but it does feel like something real, a good opportunity, good possibility, a good money-making opportunity here too. Next card, reversed, ego. Okay, so we have a 0, 1, 1, 5, 5, 15 has change, change, change. It's a 1, new beginning again, 10, transition, 5, change, positive, negative. Ego is Archangel Jophiel. Now, ego is also, it's an interesting energy with Jophiel because Jophiel is very creative. So Jophiel wants to make things happen. But ego is the devil card. Ego is a tool, is a fearful card. Ego is a do I do this? Do I not do this? So there's so much possibilities here. And then ego is I don't want to look foolish. I don't want people to laugh at me. I don't want to, I'm scared. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? Now, ego is also a time where you can face those fears, where you can really look and say, where is the reality of those fears? And ego is also a good time to say, and what can I really do about it? What can I really do about it? So if this is an opportunity for a new partner, new business, new promotion, this is going to be fear of moving forward into that. But remember, and sometimes the fears are legitimate. Sometimes the fears have merit. So pray on it. Okay, a false sense of entrapment. So whatever the entrapment is, whatever the bondage is, it's not real. Being overly focused on material things, negative or fear-based thoughts. Fear is a tool of the devil. It keeps you from reaching your potential. Now, there can be real fear. It can be like, no, Deb, no. It was not the right timing. That's different. That's not fear. That's just kind of looking, engaging, and listening to your higher power. Okay? So something is, kind of look at this. The ego, again, the devil card is also an energy where people, it's like they'd rather stay where they are than try anything new. And yet they're not happy where they're at, but they don't want to move forward. And that's, hey, I can go with that. I understand that many times, But here we go. But you're a fire sign. I'm a fire sign. We're like, oh, let's see what we can do to change this. Anyway, here we are. This is spiritual union. This is a 2. 2 is a choice, is a crossroads decision. It's also a partnering. This is the 2 of Cups, water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This is connecting either with your higher power or connecting with someone that is very spiritually aligned with you. But so this could be a love reading. This could be a business potential reading. This could be a very strong spiritual connection reading too. Okay? Spiritual union. And that's usually coming that's usually, connecting with someone. Okay, let's see what we have here. So there could be somebody that helps you along this way. It could again be in the physical plane. It could be in the metaphysical plane too. But it's a very spiritual energy here. And it does help to calm you down. I feel like this helps to ease a lot of your fears. So this person, this energy, it helps to keep you focused. How's that? Okay, focused on the positive. Here we go. Let's see what Angels of Abundance has to say for my Aries. Let's see what we've got going. Declutter. So what does this all mean? Okay. You'll feel better and more focused if you'll take the time to clear away clutter from your living and workspace. Donate what you can to help others who may need your items. Be sure to keep your schedule uncluttered as well. Because there's going to be movement here. You have to tell me with that one how that fits into this reading. Anyway, let's see what we've got here. What crystal or energy for my Aries? Yeah, my Aries, it looks like you're on a journey, and it looks like it's kind of you're a little bit afraid, and you have to leave a lot behind as you go on your journey. But there's somebody that's either helping you through it, or your connection. You just know it's the right thing you need to do. Okay, crystal or energy for my Aries. Aragon star clusters. Earth healing, grounding, stress relief, vitality. Interesting with that one. Grounding energy is very, very good, though. It does help to keep you focused. And I think that's a lot of this is your focus. Anyway, my Aries, comment. Let me know what this all means. I'd appreciate it. Also, I appreciate when you take the time to like, share, subscribe. Click on the bell for notifications. Those likes help a lot, so please like. As always, though, my Aries, always know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.